Guys, welcome back to All Wings Everything. Yes, I'm Spinelli. You're in my kitchen, the self-proclaimed wing king. You already know I'm the prince of lemon pepper wings. Now, if you want to learn how to make the best lemon pepper wings on the planet, click that link above and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, in today's video, I got another easy holiday recipe for you. I'm going to show you guys how to make air fryer roast beef. This is a very, very delicious recipe. I know you guys are going to enjoy it. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine. So let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for our roast recipe today. I'm gonna let you know what we have. We have some kosher salt. We're gonna use some hot mustard, some thyme, some Lyrys, you know I like that Lyrys, some liquid smoke, coarse ground black pepper, that W sauce, minced onions. I'm gonna use some garlic paste, or you could use minced garlic. I like this garlic paste because we're actually gonna do some type of rub, and some butter. We want our butter softened, and some ground oregano. And here's our star to show. We got a chuck roast, it's boneless. So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's get started. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients. So let me tell you what we have. I have 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt. I have 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. I have a stick of butter. I have 1 tablespoon of minced onions, dried minced onions. 1 tablespoon of that hot mustard. Right here, I have 1.5 tablespoons of that W sauce, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. I have 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1.5 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground oregano. So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to season our pork roast. I like to season my pork roast even though I'm going to put this butter mixture on top of it. But I just want to make sure that we get some of this seasoning into the meat also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt. Now, you may not have to use all of it, but you just want to get enough of it to make sure you get some type of seasoning in it. You want to kind of lightly rub it. Well, you know what? I probably should. Let me go back and let me add my, what I should add first is my liquid smoke. Get that over in there like that. Now, I'm just going to pour this on the top of it like this. That's good enough right there. Let that bad baby set in. Kind of move it around like that. And this is going to give it some, oh man, a good smoky flavor to it, which I love liquid smoke. All right, so now we're just going to continue with our seasoning, and I'm gonna turn it over here on this side, and I'm just going to get the back of it. Now guys, you can use a beef loin or, you know, a ribeye loin, whatever you want, you can use it. This works with that. I'm gonna use this chuck roast. Actually, I couldn't find any a loin or sirloin. A beef sirloin. I couldn't find one that was cut. I would have had to ask the butcher to do it, and I didn't even see him. I just said, why? Well, you know, I was like, what the hell? I mean, we have, I like chuck roast because I like the fatty part in it, and that fat's going to bring out a lot of flavor too, guys. So, all right, we're just going to lightly rub it in like that. And that's just to give it some additional flavor. Now, if you want to skip that, you can, but I like my food to be very seasoned. The worst thing, the worst thing when eating food is you bite into it and it doesn't have any flavor in it. So this is what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and start preparing our butter mixture. So let's move on to the next step. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is prepare our butter mixture. So I'm going to start adding our garlic paste. And guys, you want to make sure your butter is, you know, at room temperature before you do this. This one here it's melting, but it's probably still a little bit kind of hard. But if not, we'll just let it sit out a little bit more. It won't hurt it. Right here, we're going to go ahead and add our oregano, our thyme, our dried onions, the salt. Now, guys, you can eliminate the salt if you want to, if you're using salted butter, but I always still add salt. My pepper. Let's add our W sauce. And right here, we're going to add our mustard. And let's see if we can get this bad baby mixed up the way we want it. Even though it's still, it's a little bit soft. We may can still get it mixed up. Like I say, if it's not as soft, then you can just leave it out. It's gonna soften up at some point anyway. You don't want to put it in the microwave though. Don't put it in the microwave. Let it soften up on its own. Like that. See, that's pretty much. Now you see how it is. Now we're able to mix it. All right, guys, this is what we have. So let's go ahead and continue. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start applying our butter mixture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this butter mixture, I'm gonna start spreading it over our roast. So what you wanna do is you wanna have your little water on the side, that way you can dip your hands into it. And this is gonna help you spread that mixture over here like that. Make sure you got those wet hands, and it's gonna help you spread that mixture over like that. So now I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side. So before I flip it over, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a piece of saran wrap like this, and I'm just gonna lay it over the top like that, and then I'm gonna flip it this way. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want any of my seasoning to come loose. Now, as you can see, it's sitting right on that seasoning. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the top part. Guys, I'm warning you, don't skip this step. Don't skip the butter step. Don't skip it. So guys, so think about this. I already seasoned it with some seasoned salt, dashed it with some liquid smoke. That's giving it that more of an internal flavor. So you got the seasoning salt rubbed into the meat. So you got that. So now with this butter sauce, as it starts cooking, it's going to take care of the outside and add some additional to the inside. Guys, I'm telling you, let me clean my hands up and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do next. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're just going to wrap this bad baby up like this. I'm going to do a jack like this. And I may even chuck it on up under here like that. Maybe I'm gonna get another piece, guys. And what I'm gonna do is, what we're gonna do, put this bad baby in the refrigerator, and we're gonna let this thing marinate overnight for 24 hours to get those juices sealed into that bad baby. I'm gonna do it this way. Guys, don't skip this step either. Don't skip it. And we're just gonna flip it over like that. As you can see, just gonna bring it over like that. And now, as you can see, we have that sealed in that bad baby sealed in there like that. And we're just gonna let it sit in there for, like I say, overnight, 24 hours. And then we're gonna come right back. I'll see you guys in 24 hours. All right, so it's been 24 hours. I've already removed my roast from the refrigerator. I've let it sit here on this cutting board, and I wanted to get back down to room temperature. And the reason we do that is because we want to make sure we get that even cook all the way through. So just gonna start taking some of this bad baby off of here like that. Well, I want to take all of it off, because what I want to do is, before I take all of it off, what I'm gonna do is I want to get my pan that I'm gonna be roasting it in so I can sit it on that. So let me grab my pan, and I'm going to sit this bad baby here on this pan, and let me do that, and I'll be right back. All right, so now I have my roast in the pan. So what I'm going to do now is preheat my Worcestershire air fry oven, and I'm going to preheat it to 425 degrees. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to sit this aside right here while I get it preheated, and I'll be right back. Guys, take a look at that butter mixture. Oh my goodness, guys, this stuff is gonna taste delicious. All right, see you in just a second. All right, so I've already preheated my air fryer oven. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my baking tray into my Worcestershire air fryer oven. I have the setting on bake. I have my temperature on 425, and I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes to let it cook for 20 minutes on 425. After that 10 minutes, I'm gonna reduce the setting down to 375 and let it cook for another 45 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at it after 45 minutes and see what it looks like and determine if we need to cook it for a little bit longer, all right? I'll be right back. Let's go ahead and set this timer. All right, so let's see what it looks like after the 20 minutes. I'm gonna pull it out just a little bit, so guys, so you can see exactly what it looks like. Take a look at that. We don't want to keep it out too long. We want it to finish cooking, but look how the butter is melted. Look at that butter mixture. Oh my goodness, it smells good too. So I'm gonna stick this back in here. See how the juices are flowing out of there. Oh man, I can't wait. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reduce the heat to here to 375. And we're going to turn this bad baby here to about 45 more minutes. And I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. All right, guys, so we are done. Let's take a look at our roast. I need to get me some mitts. Take a look at that, guys. Move this camera back a little bit. Take a look at that. Oh man, that's beautiful. So let me do this real quick. Let me get this bad baby over onto a flatter surface. That way we can take a look at it. I'll be right back. All right, so this is what we have straight out the oven, guys. Let's take a look at this. Oh man, this is looking good. Looking very, very, very delicious. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take it off this baking tray, sit on this cutting board, cut into it, and see what it tastes like. I'll be right back, guys. And there you have it, guys. Buttered baked roast beef. Man, when I tell you this thing smells delicious, I know you guys are going to love it. I'm about to cut into it in just a minute, but I want to let you guys know all the ingredients in the video description below. Also the links and the measurements, all that is in the video description below, guys, so you can check that out if you need it. That All Wings Everything merch. Remember, support your boy. Also hit that applaud button. Support your boy so we can continue making these great recipes. And if it's your first time here and you love wing recipes, easy appetizer recipes, and some good comfort food, consider subscribing. Also, go ahead, hit that like button. I know you guys enjoyed this video, so I'm not going to talk too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and cut into this thing, and we're going to see what it's about. So we're going to go right here, and we're just going to peel into this thing just like this. Take a look at that, guys. Woo! Yes, this is delicious, guys. So I'm gonna stop, pause right there. I'm gonna get me a thumbnail and I'm gonna be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to get that quick thumbnail. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and try this out. And let me grab this piece right here. Oh man. And this tender just slices right through. Get the bottom part of it. There you go, look at that. Oh man. Oh mama. That's what I'm talking about. You know what we say? These some good groceries. Some good groceries. I want to thank WEESTA for sending me this air fryer oven. I'm really going to have a great time with this thing. Let me bite into this real quick, guys. So guys, go check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the video description below. You're going to love this air fryer. I'm telling you. And like I told you guys, it has 5 settings: the air fryer, the bake, the broil, the air roast, and the toast. I'm going to try all the different settings because this thing is delicious. So until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli, All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace.